program here would be much more beneficial. Hi, can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for Nurse Shirley.
Yeah, she's right here.
Hey, Nurse Shirley. Hi, my name's Tamara. This is my daughter Bailey. Hi, Bailey. What can I do for you? We wanted some information about the new HPV vaccine, and they said you could help me with that.
Absolutely, I would love to
Okay,
discuss.
this is going to be private. I can go and finish.
No, if it's just about the vaccine,
We're
you
just
can
asking
probably
questions. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
All right, sure.
Oh, thank you. Just have a seat. What kind of questions do you have about the vaccine?
Basically, I want to know what type of things the vaccine would protect my daughter against.
With the HPV, it's available for females and guys from 11 years of age all the way up to 26. There's 4 strains of cancer that we can absolutely prevent with the use of the HPV. And there's 2 that are absolutely linked with cervical cancer, and there's 2 with genital warts. The beauty of this HPV vaccine, starting at an age of 11, that if you catch them before they become sexually active, you can absolutely prevent most cases of cervical cancer.
Okay. Are there side effects associated with?
With any vaccine, there's going to be some side effects. The most common problems with the actual vaccine itself is redness at the site, soreness, swelling, that type of thing. I actually have a printout on it that actually talks about the HPV vaccine itself, and on every one of the vaccine information sheets, it lists what the possible side effects could be.
Right. Isn't there something too about maybe getting lightheaded after receiving the vaccine?
Yes, with this one, there is a little bit of that concern, so we really like to have the girls stay around us for about 15 minutes afterwards, just in case there could be something like that. But the most common problem is soreness at the site and swelling.
Okay.
But like with any vaccine that a person gets, you always have a chance of having a serious reaction. And those are with anything, any vaccine, not just HPV. If a person has difficulty breathing, if you develop hives, things like that, immediate trip to the ER. But with the HPV, it's been out for quite a few years and we haven't had a lot of complaints about it.
Do you have any questions?
How many shots do I have to get?
It's a series of 3. You would get one a month or 2 months later, you would get the second one, and then 6 months or later from the first one, you get the last one. Kind of confusing, but it's a set of 3.
Okay.
You would get one a month or 2 months later, the second one, and then 6 months later, the last one.
Okay.
And if you have it administered here or at the school, we'll make sure to let you know when the times are for you to get the
Yes.
next
Okay,
shot.
that was one of my questions. Good. And what's the cost associated with the vaccine?
Right now, we have been given a grant. We applied and they got the grant, and we're providing the vaccine itself for free. We have it available, again, it's a set of 3, so we try to get it in a, commented on there, we divide it by 3, so we've got at least 300 doses. So at least 100 girls and boys can absolutely get this vaccine. There might be a small charge for giving the shot, but the vaccine itself is totally free.
Still kind of. Do you have any questions?
No.
I think my question mainly is, what are the advantages for my daughter getting it? I know it protects against cancer, but I mean, is this something that is done widely with girls and boys her age, or is it?
It's becoming much more normal for girls to get this vaccine. When they did the studies, it went as low as 9 years of age, but what the universal age now is 11. Before we got the grant, our rate was about half. If we offered it to the parents, about half of them took us up on it. Now that we've got a lot of the information out and we're actually putting forth the information, I think we'll have quite a few more to take us up on it. But with this grant, again, it's available for girls 11 to 26 years of age. And the beauty of doing it in the school sites, we're going to catch the girls there. It's an audience that we can get. And then, like he said, we can make the reminder cards and make sure that they do come back on a timely manner to get it done. If you've got a middle schooler, Miss Bailey says she's in middle school, if she goes on up to the high school, then we have a nurse there also that can finish the series.
I think my biggest concern is just for her health. I mean, are you a mother?
Yes, I am. My children don't catch them young enough. And if you've noticed, I've highlighted this, it's absolutely pertinent that if we can get the children vaccinated before they're adults, before they have adult behavior, then we can absolutely prevent cervical cancer. So we're aiming mostly at the girls first, but like with anything as an adult, when a person becomes sexually active, you're exposed to different things. So if we've got them immunized against it, then they're less likely, much less likely to develop these 4 strains, 6, 11, 16, and 18. 2 again are for cervical cancer, 2 are actual genital warts that we can prevent just with the administration of the vaccine.
I know you said that you would send reminders reminding us when the next dose was due. What if by some chance we were out of town or we forgot or something? I mean, is
Not a
there?
problem. The only problem is if we gave the vaccine too close together.
Okay.
To have it spread apart, absolutely not a problem. You would not have to restart the series. It's a set of 3 total. So you'd get the first one a month or 2 months later, at least 6 months in between. So that's, like we have some girls that are older, that are in college, and so we've staged it to where they can get their last one during one of their breaks, whether it be Christmas break, spring break, fall break, summer. We try to make sure that we can get those in there.
Well, with prevalence of cancer these days, I mean, anything I think I can do to help my daughter to prevent that from happening to my daughter, I think I'm interested. How soon can we get an appointment?
We can check with the front and go ahead and see about making an appointment for that. And like I said, if you want to do it at the school, we can let the school nurse know that she's interested. We'll have the consent forms there. You sign, and we can do the shot here at the school.
Say it sounds too easy.
And we try.
Any other questions, Ms. Bailey?
It's gonna hurt.
Any shot, you're gonna feel a little pinch. When I break the skin, there's gonna be a little pinch. There is a little bit more of a wow factor with this HPV though. And so, yeah, you're gonna feel the shot when it's given. But you have to weigh it. A second or 2 of, oh, what have you done? To a lifetime of not having 4 particular types of cancers. So I think it's worth it, just for a little pow in the arm, just for a second. And then it goes away. It does go away, like with most vaccines. Going into 6th grade, we have to update vaccines. With the tetanus, it has a little bit of soreness with that. So I kind of equate it like that. It's kind of like getting a tetanus shot. You're going to feel it. But it's worth it.
Well, we appreciate your time and thank you for explaining.
And if you have any questions at any time about this vaccine, all you have to do is call and ask.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yeah, would you like, I can escort you back to the clerk station so that you can actually.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Thank you. It's nice meeting you, Miss Bailey. We'll hope to see you.